Here's what's coming up next on the Holo Movement Purpose Lab. Hi, my name is Zenka Caro. I'm founder of LightNet, and my passion and purpose is to make the impossible possible. I am here today with a true genius. Juan Carlos Kaiten is a social architect that works to develop frameworks and methodology for our conscious evolution. He's developed a system called a community intelligence dashboard that helps stakeholders from all parts of society come together with a common vision to create game-changing solutions. He has a master's degree in strategic leadership. He's part of the Evolutionary Leaders, and he studied with Barbara Marx Hubbard for over 8 years, implementing the wheel of co-creation in Mexico, the US, Europe, and even Egypt. He is an incredible guy with an amazing vision, and he's really doing a lot to bridge the communities around bioregions rather than borders and states. He looks at the world through the natural resources and how the collaborations can produce an incredible effect. My favorite part of the interview was where he talked about the PhD levels that everyday people have when it comes to envisioning what they want and solving problems in their area. Check it out.
Following my purpose, what I am doing now, I understood that one of the greatest challenges humanity has is the sensation, the feeling of separation. The more separated we are and we don't know each other, the more the fear and lack of trust is there. So what I'm working on is on building bridges on how we can get people to know each other, how we can build trust amongst the device and move at the speed of trust. How that happens, I've been developing methodologies. I call it social alchemy, where I combine social intelligence, collective intelligence practices, and spiritual intelligence practices, bringing them together. Like bringing the best of what I have learned in both worlds. I went deep into spiritual practices, and I went very deep also in collective intelligence practices. So I am blending them because we need to unite the heart, the mind, and the spirit. We cannot bring integral and systemic solutions if we are only working here, or here. So what I'm building, I'm developing a practice called the Community Intelligence Dashboard, which is a participatory process, how a community taps into their collective intelligence, their collective wisdom, and collective consciousness. 3 different things. We need to be smart, but it's not enough to be smart. We need to reach wisdom. There's a big difference between being smart and being wise. Right now we have a bunch of smart people taking advantage of people in the world. We need to move into the age of wisdom. And once we reach wisdom, then we will reach higher consciousness, which is the expansion of our connect, is the balancing of the heart, the mind, and spirit. That's how we bring greater consciousness. So what I do in this process of the Community Intelligence Dashboard is a process of how we map communities, and we bring a process for people to talk to one another. We bring all of the community to start talking in small circles, clusters. Okay, let's get the people that like to talk about ecology to start a conversation, and the ones that are into social justice, environment, spirituality, governance, economy, etc. And then we cross-pollinate those dialogues. So what we are building, I've been doing this many times, when you get people to talk, bottom up, you bring everybody. Everybody at the street level is a PhD. Even if they didn't go to big Ivy League universities, when you talk to the ground level and you ask people, what do you think about this problem we're having with trash or with security or economy? People have a PhD. They know what is wrong and they know how to fix it. Even if you ask the 11 years old They will tell you the whole thing. Okay, well, the bad guys live there. The good guys do nothing about that. This is like everybody's a PhD. So what we do, we tap into the real collective intelligence, the crowd intelligence, and we start building from there. What do we really want? What is the future we want? That this process taps into the hearts of the community. And the key to this process is just to bring their hearts to speak, not their minds, not to get politicians or the smart people to come and tell you what you need and how it will happen. It needs to come. People need to voice what they want. Once we move that conversation that is not coming from the minds or the ego or the scarcity or the need, and it comes from the heart, people connect. We start connecting hearts. We start bringing the hearts of the people into a shared dream. And it's not difficult. It is a 2 hours process to get a community to agree into what do we want. And we will get to the Miss Universe speech. We want healthy kids, we want good education, we want safety. We could be from one party or another, from one religion or another, rich, poor, all of these elements that separate society. But when we get to speak about what do you really want, we all want the same, no matter what.
For more, watch the full episode, which will be aired on Monday. Or you can find this story on our podcast, Awaken Your Purpose. To find your passion and purpose, join us at hollowmovement.net/purpose.